division algorithm. Like every topic, we are going to discuss all the concepts related to division algorithm. I'll start with the definition, then basic foundation level problems, intermediate level problems, advanced level problems, and exam model questions. 5 layers, every topic, it goes through these 5 layers. Without wasting a time, first let us write down some important key points. Suppose 23 is divided by 5. 5 fours are 20. Remainder, it is 3. Remainder, it is 3. 23 is called dividend. The number which is getting divided is called dividend. Dividend, number which is getting divided is called dividend. The number which is dividing the dividend is called divisor. 5 is the divisor. 5 is the divisor. How many times divisor goes in dividend? 4 times it will go. How many times the dividend goes in the dividend? That is the quotient. What is after 5 fours are 20? What is remaining? What is pending? That is called remaining or remainder. 3 is called the remainder. 23 is called dividend, 5 is called divisor, 4 is called quotient, 3 is called remainder. 23 is the number which is getting divided. The number which is getting divided is called dividend. The number which is dividing the dividend is called divisor. How many times divisor divides the dividend? That is called quotient. Quotient is 4. And after dividing 23 by 20, 23 by 5, 5 fours are 20. What is pending? What is remaining? That is called remainder. That is called remainder. Listen carefully, sir. So 23 can be written as 5 into 4 plus 3. 23 can be written as 5 into 4 plus 3. Now, important key points we'll write down. The entire session is based on dividend, divisor, quotient, remainder. Dividend, divisor, quotient, remainder. Now, please write down, sir. Write down some important key points. Let us write down in a new slide. Please write down division algorithm. Division algorithm. Division algorithm. First, let us take an example. 32. 32 is divided by 5. 32. 5 6 are 30. Remaining pending, it is 2. So 32 can be written as 5 into 6 plus 2. 32 can be written as 5 into 6 plus 2. The same thing you can also write it like this. If I want to mention the remainder, 32, when I divide by 5, 5 6 are 30, remainder it is 2. Remainder it is 2. 32 is the dividend. So in remainder based problems, numerator is the dividend. Numerator is called as the dividend in remainder based problems. Dividend is divided by which number? 5. So the denominator it is divisor. Denominator, it is a divisor. Denominator, it is a divisor. And RHS value, it is the remainder. RHS, right hand side, whatever the value it is there, that is called the remainder. Quotient is hidden. Quotient is hidden. Please make a note of it, sir. Quotient is hidden. How many times 5 goes in 32? 6 times. That 6 is not written here. That 6 is not written here. Very, very important key point. RHS, whatever you are getting, that is called the remainder. Denominator is called the divisor. The number which is present in the numerator, it is called the dividend. It is called the dividend. So 32 equivalent to 5 into 6 plus 2. 32 can be written as 5 into 6 plus 2. 5 is called the divisor. 5 is called the divisor. How many times divisor goes in dividend? 6 times in this example. So 6 is called the quotient. Remainder. Very, very important key point. Dividend equivalent to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Dividend equivalent to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Very, very important concept here. Please see here, sir. Suppose if I divide a number by 3, what are all the possible reminders? Perfectly divisible, or it gives a remainder 1, or it gives a remainder 2. Am I right? Right hand side, whatever I write, it is called the remainder. Whatever that is there in the denominator, it is called the divisor. When you divide a number by 5, what are all the possible reminders? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. When you divide a number by 3, what are all the possible reminders? 0, 1, 2. That means very, very important. Remainder value should always be less than divisor. Make a note of it, sir. Remainder value should always be less than divisor. Remainder value should always be less than, not less than or equivalent to, less than. When you divide a number by 5, what are all the reminders you will get? You will get 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. 0 is less than 5. 1 is less than 5. 2 is less than 5. 3 is less than 5. 4 is less than 5. Remainder is less than divisor. Or in other words, divisor is always greater than remainder. Make a note of it, sir. These most popularly called as division algorithm. Dividend equivalent to divisor into quotient plus remainder, where divisor is greater than remainder. All the questions are based upon this concept. Dividend is the number which is getting divided. Divisor is the number which is dividing the dividend. How much is left over is called remainder. How many times divisor goes in dividend? That is called quotient. Dividend equivalent to divisor into quotient plus remainder. When you divide a number by 3, you will get 3 reminders. 0, 1, 2. 0 is less than 3. 1 is less than 3. 2 is less than 3. Remainder is less than the denominator. Denominator is called divisor. Remainder, it is less than divisor. Divisor is greater than remainder. When you divide a number by 3, you cannot get a remainder 4. If you divide a number by k, please write down that point. If you divide a number by k, all the possible reminders will be from 0 to k minus 1. These are all the possible reminders. When you divide a number by k, you will get all the possible reminders from 0 to k minus 1. Introduction to division algorithm. What will happen if you divide a number by another number? What do you call how many times it goes? What do you call how much it is pending? This first division algorithm, theoretical. Only thing remember, divisor, it is greater than remainder. Remainder can never be greater than divisor. When you divide a number by 5, you will never get a remainder 7. If you get a 7 further divided, 7 divided by 5, remainder 2. Listen, I hope the concept it is clear. Starting from foundation, let us solve the problems. First problem, listen carefully, sir. First read the question. Find the largest positive integer it is. Find the largest positive integer. I don't know what is the value of n. Largest means maximum value. I want to know the maximum value of n. What is happening? Continue the question. What is the largest positive integer less than 40? That leaves a remainder 2 when divided by 7. These number is getting divided by 7. I don't know the quotient x, but when you divide n by 7, it leaves a remainder 2. It leaves a remainder 2. Introductory problem. N when divided by 7, quotient is x, it is 2. What is the division algorithm? Dividend equivalent to divisor into quotient plus remainder. 7x plus 2. 7x plus 2. 7x plus 2 is less than 40. 7x is less than 38. 7x is less than 38. So x maximum value should be 5. Because if I take 6, 7 6 are 42. 42 is greater than 38. X maximum it is 5. So n is 7x plus 2. Instead of x, if I keep x maximum, I will get n maximum. It is called 35 plus 2, 37. So the maximum positive value n can take less than 40, which when divided by 2, it gives a remainder 7. This is one way to look at it. Method 1, dividend equivalent to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Method 1, 7x is less than 38, x maximum value is 5. If n is an integer, x should be an integer. Maximum value x can take it is 5. Another way of looking at this question. Method 2. It is the largest positive integer. Largest positive integer less than 40. 1, 2, 3 and so on up to 39. And so on up to 39. That leaves a remainder 2 when divided by 7. These put in star bracket. That leaves a remainder 2. Assume it does not leave a remainder 2. If it does not leave a remainder 2, first multiple 7, second multiple 14, third multiple 21, fourth multiple 28, fifth multiple 35. Fifth multiple 35. If I add 1 to it, I will get remainder 1. If I add 2 to it, I will get remainder 2. Are you all with me? If I add 1 to it, I will get remainder 1. If I add 2 to it, I will get remainder 2. If I add 1 to it, I will get a remainder 1. If I add 2 to it, I will get a remainder 2. 35. If I add 1 to it, it gives a remainder 1. If I add 2 to it, I'll get a remainder 2. So answer is 37. Take all the multiples of 7. Then if I add 1, it is 36. If I add 2, it is 37. Suppose if the question is largest number n less than 40, that gives a remainder 3 when divided by 7. What is the multiple of 7 till 40? 35. 3. 35 plus 3 is 38. 35 plus 3 is 38. Always first thing, these remainder same, forget about it. It divides by 7. 7, 14, 21, 28. 35, remainder 1, add 1, remainder 2, add 2. I hope it is clear. I will use this method to write in a lot of problems today. That is the reason I explained. Otherwise, equation method. What is the concept that we learnt in this first problem? Dividend equivalent to divisor into quotient plus remainder.